Always. People... How come it was... Oh, it is working. People make assumptions, especially when you're a short, fat, older, grey-haired woman. People make a lot of assumptions, and I realised before what I should have done. When Thomas first come here, I should have sat just there, right, and waited for him to say, "Oh, what's your name?" And I said, "Joy." He says, "What do you do?" And I would have said, quite honestly, "I am a battle rapper." And then I would have waited for him to look round for a carer, as soon as, Now, normally, I'm going to do this set back to front, because why not? In fact, could you just pass me this?
Yeah.
Lift up without them seeing. One of the last things under there, and in the middle, is a panda. There it is, in black. That's it. Thank you. Turn it on. Oh yeah. I didn't think that was, okay. I'm a battle rapper. The trouble with battle rap is when you battle, you can't use those bars again. They're sort of dead. But in comedy, you can keep trying them and working on them. So what I did, I took some of my bars from my first ever battle and turned them into a spoken word comedy piece that I performed as a rapping Nana Panda. But before I get there, it's going to get weird. Especially, it is going to get very, very weird. Just a very quick introduction as to why and how. Okay, I decided, before I turned 60, to do 60 new things and so on. And somebody suggested battle rap. It was on a list, it was never going to happen. Then this young lad that I knew let slip that he'd done some battle rap when he was at school. And he agreed to battle me as like a friendly. So what you're going to hear in a minute is some of the bars from that battle. But then, it wasn't ever going to happen that I would battle on a real league. However, I battled on a league called King of the Ronalds. And the awesome human being that agreed to battle against me was Blunted. Woo! Come on, round of applause. Come on, I want to hear it. And life has got very strange. So I'm going to start off with this, and I'm going to reveal a few other things that you may have made assumptions about me that perhaps you shouldn't have done. So here goes. These are some of the bars turned into a spoken word comedy piece that I'm going to perform as a rapping Nana Panda. And I just want to wait till somebody walks in that door who's been outside and they see this. Okay. Okay, they are going to be completely freak out and whether it's wrong or whatever. Now, you've got to imagine the poor lad's face. I didn't battle with this on, but you get the idea. This is to put along with the comedy aspect of it. Okay. Ready? You're a jumped-up cub, a wannabe. You want the words and the moves of Muhammad Ali, but you sting like a butterfly, float like a bee. You can't touch me. I'm Joy, and you're just a naughty little boy. You Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, got the swagger of Jago in Out Down There, and all the bullshit of Tony fucking Blair. Yes, you made me swear, but I don't care, because your rep's being ripped by a panda bear. And you say you're going to be famous, driving a Lamborghini car. I say, no, you're more pot noodle, not beluga caviar. And Megabus will always be your ride. And besides, I've already whooped your hide nationwide. Because I'm a high-speed train, you're the late-night replacement bus. Stiffers to nose, I've got guts, you make a fuss over paper cuts. I'm rich roasted coffee, you'll go blend, and it's me that's got the balls and you that's the bell end. Because I'm stronger than the Great Wall of China, so come on, take a swipe like you do on Tinder or use Grindr. You still think you're hard, here's a reminder. I pushed a 10-pound child out of my vagina. So I've started doing stand-up, doing little chunks of my story because they're all, it's the weirdest thing ever. So, for example, In January, they flew me out to Dublin to battle. So I'm now listed as an international battle rapper. And I thought I was stepping into a world of everything I hated. Racist, sexist, homophobic, gross, whatever. Okay, the battles are that, some of them. But away from the battles, it is the most amazing community. Just the people who travelled from all over the country to be here today shows that. And it's where people, particularly young men, talk about their mental health and their emotions, and they're there for each other. There's some aspects that, in any community, there's some things that people don't like. But what I love is they have completely and utterly embraced me, big style. And I'm just going to tell you a couple of other things about me, so it's not just about battle rap. In my attempts to become a stand-up comedian, I realised that I'm too laid back. You're supposed to hate something, aren't you? You're supposed to get angry. And I thought about it, and I thought, actually, I can be angry in the battles, but what am I really angry about? What do I really hate? Turns out, can you bring me the first one that's there? Thank you. I absolutely hate unicorns. And at one point, I did something that was about unicorn. One person bought me a unicorn, then somebody else bought me a unicorn. And I have got a whole house full of bloody unicorns. Does anybody want a unicorn? I'm going to leave it here. And at the break, because we're having a break next, somebody can come and steal a unicorn. Yeah, honestly, the other day I was in this, I'm based in Manchester in the Northern Quarter. I was in this ice cream place, and there's vegan ice cream, and I swear, I don't have to write comedy, it writes itself. This guy was there with his daughter, and she didn't like her ice cream, and it's vegan ice cream, and he said to her, come on, eat it up, it's unicorn flavour. I'm going to finish with one other thing that you might have made assumptions about me. Okay, if I told you that all my life I was really quiet till my mid-50s, and then I discovered poetry, you'd think, okay, that's fine, I accept that. But maybe the sort of poetry I do isn't quite what you're expecting. It's not about daffodils. I'm going to do a poem for you. You weren't expecting that tonight. This is where everyone goes to the bar. No, trust me. I'm going to just give you this as an example of why you shouldn't make assumptions, you shouldn't put people in boxes. I shouldn't have done it with the battle rap world. And I'm going to leave you with a poem. Okay. I wrote this when I heard that the company called Bic had brought out a new range of pens. They do razors and things, but they brought out this new range of pens. And they were called Bic for Her. Because us women, we've all suffered all this time with man pens, haven't we? Yes, you're all nodding, we've struggled with these man pens. So I did this poem, and it's in two parts. I'll tell you now, the first part isn't what I thought, the second part is. And it's also an audience participation poem. You only have to shout out one word right at the end. So here we go. A letter to Mr. Bic. I send this letter in writing so neat to say my new pen makes my life complete. Before I didn't know how to think, but now I've a pen that's slim, pastel and pink. Thoughts of cute, fluffy bunnies fill my brain, and having an opinion is too much of a pain. Doing the shopping list is no longer a chore, and my dainty fingers never get sore. Every letter I now has a heart on top, and I draw a pretty flower instead of a full stop. So you've made my life complete with this Bic for Her. Now I'm demure, and to men always defer. My world is filled with glittery magic. Thank you, kissy kiss from a grateful chick. No, that isn't what I thought. This is. The last word rhymes with chick and Bic, and if you're not sure, it begins with a P. Oi, Mr. Bic. Do you really think that we're so thick as to fall for this marketing trick? Designing a pen just for a lady is misogynistic and it's fucking crazy. Do you really think that we're so daft as to say we prefer a narrower shaft? Pay some rooms stay silent. Not everybody laughs somewhere. Yeah. Pay twice as much for a pen because it's pink. No, let me tell you just what I think. Your wife should say that you make her sick and that her hands are too small to hold your dick, and then tell you exactly where to stick your pink chick sticks, Mr. Big, you thick.